Hello and welcome to The Missing Piece. Today we are talking about self-sabotage. Yay! I'm Cesar Zinyan and I'm a fitness and energy coach. So self-sabotage, this is something that we all do. Often it's without even realizing we're doing it. And I'm going to give you an example. When I first moved to Glasgow, before my fitness and mentoring business was up and running, I had to find work and I applied for part-time work, agency, temp work, anything really to bring in some money because I wanted to pay my rent and bills and eat. I needed the money. So I remember going to 2 interviews. One was at the NHS, a job that I had experience in, I could have done with my eyes closed. And the other one was in a photography studio. I don't remember what the job was. I think it was like a push button job. Like I just had to push the button on the camera or assist in the studio. So 2 jobs that I could definitely do. And I remember during both interviews, I was fine 1 minute, answering all the questions, all good. And the next minute I felt exhausted. I felt so tired. And it was like I hadn't slept for months. And my brain was just foggy and I couldn't think straight. And it took me ages to answer questions and the slightest noise was distracting me. And it just was not happening. And as an interviewer who would have been interviewing me, that would not have been a good thing, because you'd be thinking this person can't even answer simple questions without having to go off on a tangent or overthink something. But what I didn't realize at the time, and it was a few weeks later that I realized what was happening, I really didn't want to do those jobs. I really didn't want to be there. I didn't want to do that interview. I didn't want that job, but I needed the money, which is why I applied for the job and went to the interview. But deep down, I did not want that job. And what I realized was happening was my subconscious was sabotaging the interviews. So suddenly I felt tired. Suddenly I couldn't think straight. My brain went foggy. I couldn't think of examples. I couldn't answer simple questions. And I've done loads of interviews. I could do it, no problem. Like I was more than experienced for those jobs. And it was that self-sabotage. I didn't want to be there. So my mind was like, okay, you don't want to be there, then you're not going to be there. You're not going to get that job. So I wanted to share this with you because I want you to think about when you have been in this situation. When have you been somewhere, and it could be an interview, it could be a meeting, it could be whatever, where you're self-sabotaging. And sometimes, it is something that you really want. Maybe you've met a client, a potential client, you're like, oh my God, this is the person I want to work with. But then deep down you have fear about, am I even good enough to give them the service they want? Or will I be able to do what I'm saying I can do? And those fears will come up and your subconscious will kick in and go, oh, we're feeling a bit uncomfortable. Or maybe it's best that this goes badly so that I don't get the client, I don't get the job. And then I'll be safe where I am, where I'm not going out of my comfort zone. If that doesn't make sense, let me know. But it's all about tuning into what is actually going on. And everyone has self-sabotage, and the first step is to become aware of it. Look at situations where you want something. Is that interview? Is it a job? Is it a meeting with a client? Or even like if you're chatting with friends or family and the things aren't going your way, or it keeps going badly, check in with you. What is it going on? Even if you really want that thing, what is going on? Do you have limiting beliefs? Do you have fears? Maybe you truly don't want to be there. Like, see what is going on beneath the surface, because that is the only way you're going to start changing your behavior or changing how you react to a situation. Because self-sabotage is not always obvious. And these things happen, and afterwards you're like, what the hell happened? I really wanted that. And you don't understand. So really tune into what is happening. Listen to your thoughts, listen to your beliefs, listen to how your body is reacting to different situations, listen to the words you're using. And we'll go into detail about the beliefs and thoughts and words a bit more later, not today, but in another episode. But I want you to really tune into how meetings or interviews are going. What is really going down deep down, what is happening inside you? that is affecting the interview, affecting the meeting. Tune into that. Pay attention. Are there any patterns that keep repeating? So in my situation, it was I suddenly felt really tired for no apparent reason in the middle of an interview. And it happened twice and it had never happened before. So I knew something that hadn't happened before was going on. And that allowed me to tune into, okay, I don't actually want to do these jobs. So I'm self-sabotaging them so I don't get the jobs. So tune into what is happening, look out for patterns. If you are joining the free 5-day challenge, have the job you want, make sure you've joined the Warrior in Training Facebook group. And this is 5 days, and you only need to commit about 15 minutes a day to start changing the way you are thinking, behaving, so that you can get the job you want. No more wasting time. We're going to get that job. Yeah? Because you don't want to waste time. I don't want you to waste time. So let's not waste time. So if you're joining the group, make sure you join. We're starting that on Wednesday. And have a great day. And I will see you soon. Bye.